In today's Focus on Family, why parents with kids who recently turned 18 really should consider preparing a health care proxy as well as filling out a HIPAA form. Here now is Anthony Perrelli from Smarter Will. Anthony,
Yes.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
Give us a little refresher course. HIPAA, I know, deals with medical privacy, but what does it stand for and why is that important?
Okay. HIPAA is the Health Insurance Portability and Accountability Act. Basically what it says is that doctors and nurses cannot give out your medical records.
Okay.
They are a protected property right. So it's important for your college-age child to have these documents in place on HIPAA authorization so that you can get your child's medical records.
Right.
And a healthcare proxy is also important in that you want to name somebody that can act on behalf of your child if they're not able to make medical decisions for themselves.
Even though your child is 18 and they can make legal decisions, right?
Oh,
but
yes.
but that doesn't mean they're mature enough to be making those decisions.
That's correct. You know, when children turn 18, we think that, okay, they're adults now, but more and more in our society, children are not necessarily able to make their own health care decisions.
Right.
You've been doing it for the last 18 years for your children, so now it's time to try and transition them over into making their own decisions.
You've got some tips on filling out these HIPAA forms, right?
Yeah, at smarterwill.com, you're able to fill these documents out online. It takes about 10 or 15 minutes to get some health care directives for your child. And these tips are basically you want to name an alternate. Make sure that there's somebody other than you that's able to act on your child's behalf. Use it as an opportunity to educate them. This is not just, okay, we have these documents. Tell them, explain it to them. What are these documents about? Also use it as an opportunity to build some trust with your child. Don't just pry into their medical history. Make sure you talk to them and ask them, is it okay for me to find out about these things? And also lay some ground cover.
Yeah.
Make sure that it's with their primary care physician. All these documents are placed on file with them. Make sure it's at the clinic at their school. And make sure that it's available so that they can receive these documents. The doctor has them.
I get the feeling a lot of parents aren't doing this.
Oh, I would say probably very few parents know about this law, so it's a great opportunity to have that medical discussion with your child.
But give us a distinction between these two documents.
Okay. HIPAA is basically protecting your private information. So you want to be able to release that information to your parents. Why? Let's say your child's in an accident.
Well, that's what this is all about, right? In any kind of emergency. Right.
Your child's in an accident. You call the hospital. What are they going to say? They're just going to give you information, basic information. Your child is here. Well, that's a long ride down to school if you don't know exactly what happened to them. So it's important that the doctors can tell you, oh, they have this injury, they have this illness. That's why that HIPAA form is important.
And you can make, as a parent, you might be able to make these decisions for them over the phone. Is that right?
Oh, absolutely.
You know they're away. I think be 1,000 miles away.
Yes, Steve. You can make these decisions over the phone for them. But it's all back to tip number 2. You want to make sure that there's an alternate, maybe in that state, that can act on their behalf.
But this is all really important for adults as well, isn't it? A lot of adults haven't signed these.
63% of adults have not signed these documents. It's important to get a last will, a living will, health care documents. All these things are important for an adult to have.
Well, thank you so much. You know, it's something, not just for parents. Kids, we all have to do it. So
we all need these documents.
Thank you so much for being with us. Anthony Perrelli for more information on Anthony, check out smarterwill.com. And I think, Anthony, you can download some forms. Is that right?
Yeah, you can fill out the forms online and have them reviewed by an attorney.
Okay. For a link, log on to WGNTV.com/midday. Coming up in today's